That's literally all you can do. And you just move from there. And like I said, you just take the good with the bad and you sit back and move forward necessarily from it. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. If y'all can rekindle, y'all can rekindle. If you can't, you can't. I won't say give up on your family or none of that shit, but I will say that you just got to make the best move possible, you know what I'm saying, for you. And everything else will fall into place. You just got to be on that particular time frame. Just worry about you. Cause the best revenge, I promise you, is leveling up. That's the that's the best revenge on any situation. Because when the motherfucker hold their nuts on you, like boy, it get real once you flip the motherfucking table. Cause I can guarantee you a lot of shit that you probably was experiencing and shit, like you wouldn't have been experiencing if shit was what it was naturally. You know what I'm saying? Prior to the drought. Like everything is good and this and that and the third. So you just gotta sit back and move forward. I throw the share screen up because you in the chat. I'm on my Vanderbilt shit. I gotta play this user with South Carolina, so this bitch gonna be it's gonna be a yet another tough ass motherfucking game.
And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start.
Man, we just gotta play smart and we gotta motherfucking just execute. But it's definitely not gonna be sweet.
Looking for a crease. It's Savage. Works ahead for a couple. They'll
Oh,
start
it
at number
definitely is.
27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Now they'll run it on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught behind It's Adams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He throws into the middle of the field. Pulls it in down the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Firing to the right, complete. And he will take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance.
Gonna take a shot.
Catch the ball.
Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Gonna look downfield again. Grab behind the line. It's Savage. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Commodores headed quickly to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Line getting set on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Pushes toward the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Commodores.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nevada. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout this season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
He'll blow it down. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Third down play from the gun. He lets it fly.
Come.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Come on, guys. You can't give up the deep pass like that.
These guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClure. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Goes to the option. Now the pitch.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We reach the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Might be changing the route. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Hunt is on its way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Using his legs, it's McLaurin. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The give to the lone running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Fortunately, ended up losing yards.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one falls incomplete.
Let's go.
Get a chunk play on that.
Let's go, Vandy.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
As I hear the New York shit all in his voice.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job.
Come on, tight end. You got to catch that hoe.
Making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Correction.
Motion from the wideout. Using his legs, it's Savage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Van Buren. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Commodores will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Adams. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
These last 2 plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent. He showed you the accuracy on the previous completion. And then on this play, it's not open, so he takes off and runs and gets it. There's
we knew it.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. The Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. DB's right up on the receivers. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Now they're going to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the ground with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Looks as if we
I need y'all to block, bro.
Play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I need y'all to block.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. Third down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick six.
The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll pull it on the read. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping.
Come on, fellas, you right there.
And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. The give to the tailback.
Make the tackle.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass. Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Fires to the right. Complete on the
Guys, you know the route is coming. You know the route is coming.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Snags it.
Come on.
Touchdown, South Carolina. They've extended the lead and taken
Bruh,
control here in week 9.
y'all making these niggas look like they Texas or something right now. Play some fucking defense.
Throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state.
Oh, fellas.
Is hardly over. There is
I keep giving up these stupid ass deep passes, bro. It ain't even like that.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting.
Oh, line. Block some goddamn body. Holy fuck.
Those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
You got D tackles coming back through this bitch. Him, I got them quarterback, bro.
speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Bro, cut up field.
Let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job.
He slid out to the outside, bro. Like, let me stop my man and cut up in the hole he left.
Getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
Oh, he housed it. Come on.
And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity.
All right, Vandy. Y'all ain't wanna do nothing today. We just give it up.
It looked like the offense was
Y'all did not want to do nothing today.
Defense pick it off. But a great individual effort on the return, now setting their team up in field goal range to try and steal 3 points before
We
the
bullshitting,
end of the
fellas.
One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gabe.
We bullshitting, Vandy. Y'all ain't even showing today, bro. This is crazy.
Really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical.
This nigga running this simple ass bullshit, and y'all niggas don't want to show up and play today. Where you at, D-line?
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. That's going to wrap up.
DBs, you getting cooked.
Join Kevin with the halftime update. The Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, and they get the ball at halftime? Come on, fellas.
And the South Carolina offense.
We got to have a hell of a second half.
Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Gets the back moving. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Spins away from
Make the tackle.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
To the air on second down. Got a man. Shakes off the defender. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Finds the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Adams. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And the defense has their
Huh?
hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as
Okay,
well. Because
okay.
right now, they do not have the answer for this guy.
Trying to get behind the defense. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Mm.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building. But you
Come on, Tyler Hackett.
They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. But they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the
Well, what are the passes you throwing? Get out the game, bro. What the fuck you got going on, fool?
Instead, they're looking at third down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Beasley. Out of the backfield, he's open. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Commodores will call on their punt team.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain. Now they're forced to punt.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether. Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far. So can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Scanning the field, it's Beasley. The sure hands, it's Coleman. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the
Nah, I
second
don't know
half.
nothing about
This
that.
offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down.
Nah, Pine Bluff.
3rd.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Dropping back, it's Beasley. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I like the direction and what this offense was doing right there. You need to go to a guy that can make you a play, and he's already showed it. He's the only one that's made a play. He's been in the end zone today. You need more big plays from this offense. It's been kind of slow. Get back to this guy.
What is up with these throws?
The drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. They finally get him down, but
Bro, that shit. Wow.
do they get the ball back? But man, did they set up some field position.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Phenomenal
Good
job by
games,
the
though.
defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Motion from the back. Buying some time. Unleashes one deep. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. Thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Beasley. Looking left. It's Picked off
Bro,
and
this
another
nigga.
empty
Oh
drive.
my, where is
Picked
my
up a few
starting
extra yards on
quarterback at?
return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in
Bro,
the
what
first
the
half.
Well,
fuck
and the
is
bad thing
going
is
on?
they're
Where
going to
is
be in
my
passing situations.
quarterback?
They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And as he throws, can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Yeah, and third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes his man miss. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they make the tackle not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's Beasley. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's McClure. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Commodores in the hurry up. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Tennessee. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Wide receiver going in motion.
I like getting these slant throws early and getting some completions because you're setting up the slant and go. Later in the game, the quarterback can pump the slant route and then hit him up the sideline for a big gain.
Looking to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's Carter. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out
Bro,
to go on the attack.
what the fuck is my
Back
quarterback
adjusting the
at?
pattern. Looking for a man. It's Beasley. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
But then they're gonna have to pull hamstring since second quarter.
I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that... dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Vandy. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes...
just steamrolling the defense. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop.
Makes the grab on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Defensive, hold it on. Come on, bro. A ghost flag like a
You
motherfucker.
can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Wow.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an
Bruh,
explosive play for the
that
first
defensive
down.
holding shit was
I love
gay.
that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carter. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Now you want to come back, nigga. Fuck out of here. Stay your ass on the sideline.
I get to run this out. I'm going to win too. Man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Showing the arm strength down the left
And
side.
he throws that. And I just took you out the game. How did you end up back in the game?
Working with a short field from the 36.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're
That's
trailing by this
wicked,
much
bro.
late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football.
That's
We can
wicked.
bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
That's
You know, you
wicked.
talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this
Bro,
game
that's
in hand
crazy.
right now.
I take the nigga out the game, and he's still in the game.
The Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that, too. And you're ready. You're not
Bro,
caught off
get
guard by
out
offenses
the
nowadays
game.
going forward on 4th down. Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job flanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it inside the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. Scrambling away. Inside the 15. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Hey.
Got his man quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Boy, because I'm going to need him. I just got to. It's a game, yeah. We just got to fucking get this nigga to. Again, bro. That's. That's wicked.
Cookie. Canopy.
I think so.
Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great
I
job.
want the onside, but I think I'm gonna kick it deep. If I kick the onside,
We got our score. We did what we're supposed to
that's
do.
gonna fuck
Now,
around and get him to
stop
3.
now. The defense has to come up
Especially
big
when we don't get
and
no
give me the
stop.
ball back.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming
See
up.
what's going on.
They'll move the wide receiver.
I'll go with it.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
What you say?
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's McLaurin. Hard running there.
And it's been a struggle for
Oh,
the run
that
game
nigga
for this
got hurt.
offense. Man, this is something
Come
they
on.
hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw
Come
the
on.
highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him
It was
going.
gonna
I
get
don't know
spent
what's
regardless.
going on,
But
but
God
they
damn,
gotta
don't get
find a
hurt.
way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And the Gamecocks enter the final minute with the lead. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just
Give me
reacting
leverage.
so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh, bullshit.
The junior making a clutch play and turning in a
That's
good
game.
catch.
That's
And they trusted
crazy,
their
bro.
QB
You
from
got to
afar.
get your
And
head
he's gonna
around.
have
That's
to
a
make plays. They
hit.
plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big
Tough
moment
way to
when your
lose
team
this.
needs
Fuck.
it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
That's
Finally, some
wicked.
signs of life
That was
from
a
this offense, which has
hit.
done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield and brought him down for a sack inside the pocket.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that 1st down marker. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
And now I can blame my DBs for getting cooked on the go route.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Throwing on the run. He's got it at the 25. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's tough. That's fucking tough. I scored 22 points in the fourth quarter. All that nigga needed to do was catch that bitch.